Me and you, I don't know if you know about it, but this gives us time to research more. We need to do a show about EFT and about NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and EFT is body tapping. Because I've seen white folks do this, and many of us they haven't brought it to us, and many of us haven't dealt with it, and so I'm one of the ones that want to introduce it to us. Like I was saying, your body has a memory to it. And a lot of times the memories are negative and destructive, especially with our vagina, with our breast. You know, a lot of experiences that we've had have been dysfunctional with sex and even with abuse at home and how we grew up. That stuff is still in our body, and that can hinder you from having money and prosperity in finances and prosperity and success with your lovers. Because, like you said, and when you're watching a commercial, I don't spend my time watching a lot of them. And when I'm watching them, I'm constantly thinking. I'm using the left brain. I'm not lazy and letting my mind slide down and die and go into hypnosis with them telling me I need a certain car. I made my mind, I'm not going to be a debt slave. That's why I don't have any credit cards. And I refuse, when I see them in the mail, I throw them in the trash can. I'm not going to get onto that cycle. I thought if it's something that I can't afford to buy right now, then I'd rather go without it and learn to save my money and learn about economics and how to build my business instead of constantly trying to be in debt and buy a certain name brand and drive a certain car. No, the car I got is bought and paid for. It's old, but it get me everywhere I need to go, and I don't owe nobody no money. All I do is pay them taxes every year and get that tag, and I am happy where I am. And what I realized with the EFT and tapping your body, you actually have to tap your body and speak certain things to yourself. You might, might be tapping the top of your head and say, even though I might have an issue with money right now, I still love and accept myself just like I am. Because people don't love and accept themselves just like they are. And your body hears the subliminal messages in the commercials, and your body constantly repeats to you through the body memory triggers everything when somebody said when you was little, you just like your daddy, you just like your mama, you ain't going to be shit, you going to be a hoe, you was born poor, so you going to stay poor, and things will happen in your life to make you stay poor, to make you stay in poverty, to make you feel like you're not good enough, to have people with money and things to come in your life to tell you you ain't shit because you don't live where they live, you don't live how they live, and you don't drive what they drive. Because that is the program that the energy and the thoughts is sending out from your breast, from your vagina. That's what I'm trying to get women to see also, as well as the men. Our bodies 24/7 are constantly radiating a message based on the cell memory that's in the tissue. So when we complain about what we don't like, what I'm trying to get you to see is just like I had to realize the hard way. That's why certain programs and commercials, I haven't turned the TV on today. At certain days I don't even watch it unless I'm watching the news. A lot of stuff I watch Alex Jones. I see what's going on with the government, the things I don't know that I need to know. I constantly catch up on those things in between doing my show so that I can share it with you and so I can know to prepare myself. That's why I know this is not the right time to get credit cards and get locked up in debt. This is the wrong time for me doing bullshit, doing a lot of drinking, doing a lot of partying, fucking and sucking. It's time for us to get our mind, bodies, and spirits right and to correct shit that's wrong, because we have to realize that we are responsible for creating and actually destroying a reality that we don't like and recreating a reality that we do want, but we have to get rid of a lot of the triggers. If we keep meeting men that want to treat us like prostitutes, that want to just fuck us and want to treat us like hoes, or they have had sex with us and now they don't want a relationship when they told you they did before they got into bed with you, we have to realize that if we keep seeing that pattern, there is an energy and a message, a subliminal subconscious message that we're giving off, a superconscious message that is locking into the superconscious minds of men that are predators, that are attracted into our experience, that want to feed off of us because they are subconsciously reading the telepathic information that tells them that you're wounded. And then you wonder why the money's not coming, why the job's not coming, why you lost a job, where you're going to get another one at, why the doggish men keep coming, and why you keep having dysfunctional relationships with men. Because there is a program that you need to go into. Actually, that's why I said it's so important to touch your body and love your body and see what that body part tells you. So that's another show I have to do on vagina healing and vagina memory, because you might not be consciously aware that there is a program that is locked in your subconscious, is locked in your body parts, that is self-sabotaging you. And we blaming everybody else.
That's right. Well, one of the things that happens is that, as we talked a little bit the other day, for those that weren't here, we talked a little bit about this, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind and the superconscious mind. And one of the things that I want to stress with people or make sure that they see in their heads, because remember, we think in thoughts, we think in pictures, we don't think in words. So I want you to get this idea, this picture in your head, that your subconscious is 1,000 times bigger than your conscious mind. We walk around thinking that we are in control of ourselves because our conscious mind is what we think we're operating on. But the subconscious mind, with all the memory of everything in the world that you've ever done, every thought, every song, every word, every face you've ever seen, everything, every smell you've ever smelled, everything you've ever touched, the sensation is there, and it's locked in your subconscious memory. And so your subconscious has more influence on your everyday behavior than your conscious mind ever will. And so we are actually in a battle. And that battle, which you allude to when you talk about how we need to be, we need to stop being so much in the entertainment, because that's what they gave us. If we cut down on the entertainment stuff we do every day and every week, we would have more time to do study, self-healing, and we would be able to take back just a little bit of, you want to take control of your subconscious. You want to learn to tell your subconscious what to do, because your subconscious will give you the information you want, and it will operate in your benefit once you understand that that's the way it's supposed to be. But a lot of times people say, well, I'm not myself today. That's just subconscious being in control. I ask them, I say, well, who are you then? Or people say, well, I did such and such, and I don't know why I did it. No, you know, but you can't get your subconscious to tell you, you see? And so we have to, little by little, learn to do that. It's just like when you talk about how you deal with the TV. We have to tell, if you are watching it, tell your subconscious how to deal with that information. And the hardest thing, learn to turn it off, right? Because, what is it? I know people that they come in the house to turn the TV on. It stays on until they go to sleep. It's on all the time. Now, they'll tell you a million times, oh, I'm not paying no attention to it. Or I don't pay no attention to commercials. If it's on, your subconscious mind is registering everything it's broadcasting. You need to understand that. If you have children, your children's minds, no matter what else they're doing, their subconscious mind is absorbing everything coming out of that television. It doesn't miss anything. And here's an experiment you can do right now wherever you are. If you're just sitting up in a room, if you simply slowly turn and just literally rotate your head around the room where you are right now, your subconscious will remember or store every single inch of that room. Now, you can't recall everything. If you shut your eyes and you try to remember. And it's a matter of recalling from the subconscious. You can only recall maybe 5% of what you saw, and that would be good. But your subconscious remembers everything, every little nick. If you got a little tiny nick in the wall, if your draperies are one drape might be 1/8 of an inch shorter than the others, your subconscious registers everything. And it stays there till the day you die. And even then it's still there. So we have to learn to take control of our subconscious, and that way we'll be able to release that power you're talking about. We'll be so powerful. If we could just get 10% control of our subconscious, we could move mountains.
But you know what, I was going to say, share an experience about that too. When you realize you're a real intuitive person and you pick up things and you remember things real easy, I had to learn not to go to sleep with the damn TV on, because one night I was laying on the sofa, because I deliberately do not have a TV in my bedroom. I have a TV downstairs. So if I'm going to watch TV or be on the computer or something, I do it downstairs so that I do not go to sleep with that damn demon on, because that's what that is, a damn demon in a damn box. I went to fell asleep, because sometimes I be so damn tired, so I'll go to sleep and don't even know I went to sleep till I damn wake up. And that's bad. Damn, fall asleep and don't even know. I be in the middle of work and I be so there.